is Maria Willocks. Today I'm going to prepare, I'm going to do the lab preparation of cottage cheese. The objective for this lab is to prepare cottage cheese first with the rennet that we have here, that is the enzyme, and then we need to prepare also cottage cheese with an acid that I'm gonna use vinegar. Hold on a second, I'm gonna get the vinegar. Just regular distillery white vinegar I have here. And then we are going to compare both. They have different characteristics when we get the corn. After that, we need to compare what is the difference between the cottage cheese I just made with a commercial cottage cheese, and I'm gonna use this. Okay, so that is the milk I'm gonna use. I have here the thermometer, okay? Here I have the pH strips. I have to use some to measure the water in the fish tank, is what I found. I have the rennet that are coming 8 tablets, so we need to use just one. And then here I have the cheesecloth that is to separate once the curd is separated from the whey, we need to put it here just to squeeze the rest of the liquid. So right now the first thing you need to do is that I just have 1 more cup of milk over there. We need to put 2 cups of milk and warm it up to 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. So this is my second cup, and I'm going to put it over there to warm it up. Okay, so I have the milk warming up, and now I need to dissolve the rennet, the table of rennet, in 1 tablespoon of warm water. I think it's a little too hot, so I'm gonna leave it for a minute before I put it in. 1 tablespoon. And I'm going to put the rennet inside. Don't want to see if it's too hot. I don't want to denature the protein in the enzyme. So I want to be sure. Yeah, doesn't look very hot. So, okay. So we just leave it here for a couple of minutes just to get dissolved. Okay, so I have the milk already warm, and now I'm gonna put the rennet that I'm already dissolved in a little bit of warm water. So now I just need to leave it like that. And that is with the rennet, and I leave it over there. Now I'm going to warm it up, the other 2 cups of milk to do the cottage, but in this case with acid. And I'm gonna use the vinegar. So I have the 2 cups. Okay, so I'm waiting right now for the process, the reaction to take place between the milk and the rennet. And in the meantime, I'm gonna have the cold milk, the 2 cups of cold milk, and added, it says 2 tablespoons of vinegar. It could be 2, or maybe I will need more. I don't know. I need to let it be for 10 minutes. 1 and 2. So I have to let it be stand to see if I have any type of formation, and if not, I will need to add a little bit more of acid. Okay? Okay, it's supposed to be faster, the one I use with the rennet, but this is the one I use with the vinegar, and the coagulation is faster in the vinegar. I don't know why. So I have already the separation between the curd and the whey, and I'm gonna put it here in this container to weigh it. So I have some here. I guess I'm trying to put everything I can. Still I have a little bit more here. Okay, so I'm already separated. I have the curd here. That is the experiment using the vinegar. So I have to weight here the curd, and give me 3.37 ounces. And this is how much liquid I get from, which is around 1 cup and 2/3 of the cup. Now I'm going to measure the pH for this one. Give me just 1 second. What is the part I need to put in? Okay, so I'm testing the pH. Says just wait for 15 seconds, but as you can see, the color is completely yellow. That means it's very acidic. Probably here says this yellow orange color, the lowest, as you can see here, is the pH 6.2, but this yellow even is more yellow, meaning the pH is gonna be lower. So is acidic, as you can see. Okay. Okay, so now this is the cottage cheese I get from using the rennet. I had to put a little bit more. The recipe says just use 1 tablet, but I put another because really didn't coagulate at all. I did it around 10 o'clock in the morning, and it's right now 3 o'clock, and I just had some coagulation. So I have to put in between 10 and 3. I don't remember what time, but I believe around 1 o'clock. I put another tablet, so we start to have like bigger coagulation of the casein. Well, the measure for this one is 2.770 now. 2.70 ounces. So I'm gonna put it there, and this is the way I get, and I get 1 cup and a half. So 1.5 cup. Okay, let's go and put that. So now I'm gonna check the pH for this way. Let's go and see what color is gonna be. Interesting. So if we compare the colors, this one look like maybe more 6. This one look like maybe more, I don't know, it's still 6.2. The other was more yellow, was lower than 6.2. Or around 6.8, look like between 6.2 and 6.8, I believe. But if you see the difference between both, if you see the difference between both, this is the one I made with the vinegar, and this is the one I made with the rennet. Compare the colors, we can see very easily that this is more yellow and this is more towards the orange. So this one probably is gonna be under 6.2, and this one probably is gonna be a little over 6.2. Exactly, you know, comparing the colors I have here, look like more this is 6.2, and the one made with the vinegar is less than 6.2. Okay, so now I just try to take all the liquid for the one I batted. The amount for this one is 5.3 ounces. There is no too much liquid in it. I'm just gonna wait how much is the solid. Okay, so I'm gonna put that one here. And this one is 4.39. Okay, and the fluid, as you can see, is almost nothing. I don't know if you can see it inside. I'm gonna put it here. But it's nothing really. Almost nothing. Very, very little. I can, oh no, I cannot weight it. You know what? Maybe I can weight it here in fluid ounces to see how much it is. Okay, so let me put it back. And it's 0.26 fluid ounces. Zero 0.26. And now we need to measure the pH for that one. Okay, so I just have the result for the one I bought, and really I think it's lower, as you can see it. Look like lower than 6.2 because even is more yellow. So let's go, and I'm gonna put here and compare the three. Okay, so I have the three different cottage cheese, okay? That one is the one I made with the rennet. I'm gonna try it. Look like the formations when they were making it, the formations were bigger than the one made with the acid, with the vinegar. So I'm gonna try this to see how it tastes. Okay, it's like the book said, it's a little tougher, it's not sour, it's not bad, it's not bad. Yeah. Then we have this one that we make with the vinegar. This one look like softer, but when you taste it, it's more acidic, it's more acid, and the little formations are very, very small, so it's like, tastes like granulated. It's not that it's no soft, but it's granulated. The another is more like rubbery, but when you taste it in the mouth, tastes, you know, the texture is better, the rubbery, than the other one. The one with the, made with the vinegar. No, I didn't like this, the texture of this. And it's sour, this one. And then the one we bought looks wider, and the formation, as you can see, they are bigger than my other two. Look. So I'm gonna try this. It's a little salty, obviously, because it has the salt. It's a little more acid than the first one, the one I made with the rennet. And it is rubbery, but I never tried before, and yeah, it doesn't taste bad. Okay, well, those are the three results for the cottage cheese. The pH with the less acidity is the one made with the rennet, and then between the one made with the vinegar and the one made with the that I bought, they look, the pH is very similar. I think it's a little more acidic, the one I made with the vinegar, than the one I bought it, if you compare the yellow. This yellow is lighter than that one, meaning this is more acid than the one I bought it. And those are my results.